Hey y'all, and welcome to my garden. Today is June 6th, and I'm going to be doing an update to show what I've been doing. First we got the banana. It's growing a whole lot taller. It's put out all these little baby one. That's actually the leaf of it, and it is pretty tall next to the other one. Then those are starting to spread out. I counted, and there are 9 all around it, not including that one. And then we got the lantana. That's all doing pretty good. These are still flowering. I need to plant those 2 other ones back there. And then I always forget what this is. This Texas Bethany. And then the butterfly bush they're doing pretty good. They're starting to spread out some. Hoping they'll start flowering so that I can attract butterflies and pollinators. Now we got the fig tree, my cutting that was in the little pot. I planted it up in the pot that the old lemon tree was in, since that kind of died the second I put it outside. But, so I put that in there, and it's starting to send off a little side shoot down there, and hoping it'll grow so I can plant it up next to my other one next year. Next I put a pallet underneath these so it'll be a little bit better for draining to try to reduce all the mosquitoes. But back there I got the 2 rhubarbs, got my little Christmas tree, a whole bunch of other flowers, a tomato that is dead, I just need to throw it out, and then 3 mints. I think they're all chocolate mint. Next I actually found a sale for the little caladium bulbs for like 98 cents each. So I planted, I think, 10 of them in here. So I'll be getting that. That'll look pretty nice. These are the 2 black cherry stalks that were in the shade over there. I took them up, I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago, and I planted them in here and just chopped them back, hoping that they'll send out new little suckers and start growing again. They weren't producing a ton, and I felt like I could use this space for other stuff, so that's what I did. Over here, I've harvested a ton of tomatoes. I think one of the packs that I bought from Bonnie, it was like a 6-pack of them. Well, it wasn't exactly one type that they said it was, because I've gotten beefsteak tomatoes off of some of these, I've gotten cherry-sized, I've gotten yellow tomatoes, I've gotten Roma tomatoes, and I've gotten black tomatoes, all off of the same 6-pack. So, next that is a black cherry, or chocolate cherry, something like that. And then I got some indigo rose tomatoes that I have planted out, and then some corn that's peaches and cream corn. Thought it sounded kind of good, and I've never really grown corn, so why not try it? Then I got 2 watermelon. This is a bigger watermelon. I forgot what the variety is. And then that is like a sugar baby watermelon. Next we got the mint bed. That's doing pretty good. I've chopped it back a bunch, and it just keeps on growing. The oregano is definitely taking over this area. And then we got the sage back there. I got a giant sage bush that is now covering up my little rosemary. And I pulled up the basil, I think it was before last episode, but I got some new ones to try. I got some regular sweet basil and some purple opal basil, however you say it. And my grapevine is taking off and starting to finally grow. There's one that's going that way that I need to train back, or I might actually just train it across that way. But those are starting to do good. This one's starting to do good too. I mean, it's not growing as much, but it's starting to, so it'll be nice. We got the beans. I think these are all Bush Blue Lake 274, I want to say. I don't know how many plants I have in here. I just kind of planted it on a little mini grid. And we got the jalapenos. Get down here. This is the only plant that really has a bunch on it, and It's doing pretty good. Can't wait to make jalapeno poppers. Oh, I love them. We got some sunflowers. That one's about 3.5 foot tall. And something I found that's pretty cool is like the sun is that way right now, so they start to tilt that way towards the sun, and then over the course of the day they end up going and tilting like that way because the sun is setting. So that's pretty cool. And then we got the strawberries, and they're finally starting to send out little runners. Like that one back there has got 2. They're right there. That one's got 1. I'm just waiting for them to fill out. And then next year I'm going to buy another 20 or 30 plants and just line the entire thing. So make sure I definitely will get some strawberries next year. We got the big marigold that I found out that butterflies love this plant. Only this one though, for some reason. They don't go to that one over there or any of the other ones. Only that one. Don't really know why, but then we got the aloe that I need to plant. I think I'm going to plant that by the herb bed. We got the banana peppers. They're starting to do pretty good over here. I haven't really picked any in the past like week or so. Little bell peppers that come down with some kind of like disease. I don't know what it is. It looks like nitrogen deficiency and then anthracnose. So I don't know if they can both happen or if there's just a bug that it has or if it's like a kind of powdery mildew or blight. I don't know. And we got another banana pepper and my hydroponic system that I still need set up. And I got this new one. It's 10 foot long that I'm going to run across the like ground over here and drill holes in it so I can just plug that onto my hose and have it like drip irrigation. That'll be kind of cool. There's a little honeybee. Oh, he's flying around now. But we got the cucumbers. I've been picking a bunch off of here. I think I've gotten 10 so far this year, which is good because I've never really grown them, so I don't know. I mean, I can't find the big one. There's another big one that's a Market More, and he's somewhere over here. We got the banana peppers. These are all doing pretty good. They aren't nearly as loaded as the ones in the shade that I just showed a little bit ago, but they're starting to. These are my little beefsteak in the sun. We got the big tomato patch. I've been starting to trim it back, and it's kind of starting to die back, so I'm just going to let it ripen up all the tomatoes, and I think I'm just going to pull it, and I'll end up planting something new here during the heat of the summer, and then whenever it starts to cool down a little bit, I'll just plant more tomatoes out. But okay, I'll have to back up for this one. This is a big black cherry. I don't know how tall it is, but it's pretty tall. Crepe myrtle tree. It's growing faster than the tomato now, so I'm kind of mad about that, but it's getting there. I've picked a ton of them off of this one plant, so I'm proud of it. Then we've actually got a couple different ones here. Like this was another black cherry, but they have sun gold tomatoes from over there that have grown up in through there, and they also have, that's a big bumblebee. They also have yellow pear tomatoes that have grown up through there, and some TMG grape tomatoes over there that have grown up through there. So that's kind of a mix of them now. We're getting some that are ripening up right here. Can't really see very good. Gotta get a good angle. There we go. It's ripening up. I've been picking about 15 to 20 a day off of these, or off of what's called the yellow pear tomatoes at least. Off the black cherry, I've been picking probably like 3 or so a day. That's doing pretty good. And then the sun gold, I just come out here and like it's really stopped now. Like the sucker's almost dead, so I'm just gonna let him ripen up whatever he has left and pull him. I was getting like 20 or 30 a day off of it, which was awesome. That's not happening now, so now I found out I put out some rat traps around here, thinking that I had rats, but it's actually not rats. I don't think. I think it's just the birds, because we have I don't know what you call it, like a flock of blue jays that lives in our trees, and there's about 10 of them, and I've seen them just sit up here on this fence and eat all the tomatoes. I wish they would start eating all the little stink bugs that are left on this thing. I've been trying to pick them all off, but there are just too many, so. We got the black crim tomato. I picked all of the ones off there because they were starting to like rot or like get all gross, so I was like, okay, I'll pick them off. I ate 2 of them, and they were pretty big, and they were tasty, and they were like the prettiest looking tomato I've ever grown. So I'm definitely growing those again next year. And we got the, what is this? I forgot. Celery. There we go. That's starting to flower. I'm just waiting for it to flower and then die off, so I can grow it again there next year without having to buy seed. We got some little Moon and Stars watermelon that I'm going to try to train up on top of our, what's it called, shed. That should do good, I hope. I transplanted 2 of the marigolds over here, and to put into comparison, there's some big marigolds. My shovel, compared to them, is pretty damn small. So, those have grown really nice for me. I've grown most of the marigolds I have down here from seed. The ones I've grown from seed have definitely been bigger, I've noticed. The ones that I've bought have been a whole lot smaller. Okay, this is the last thing on our list, the watermelon, which is getting eaten up by aphids. If my phone focusing on it. There we go. They're getting just attacked by aphids, so I need to buy some ladybugs and let them go. No, it's not focusing back. Okay, well, that was the garden update. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned for another one next week, and subscribe. Alright, thank you. Bye.